It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we've got a pair of teams who not long ago had more Super Bowls than anybody else. It's the boys and the Niners, and it's all up next.
Now from the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Good to be in the booth with Greg Olson. I'm Mike Tirico. Greg, this is a passing league. You know that from your days. It's evolved even more into a game in the air. And boy, do we have a couple of quarterbacks who know all about moving their team via the pass.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see this ball thrown early and often throughout the game. And anyone who loves offensive football, this is certainly a treat. And you said it, Mike. This league has turned more and more with each passing season into a passing league. If you can't throw, if you can't generate points through the air and explosive plays, it is going to be very difficult to compete and win week in and week out in today's modern NFL.
On the return, it's Ronnie Bell. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Here come the 49ers, and they are led by Brock Purdy. You know the story, taken last in the 2022 draft. The last two seasons, he has led the Niners deep in the playoffs, and it's his third season, Greg, as the QB for San Francisco.
Mr. Irrelevant. Well, I think it's safe to say, Mike, he has been anything but irrelevant since arriving in the NFL, and he is living proof. It doesn't matter if you're drafted first overall, or in his case, with the very last pick. What does matter is what you do with the opportunity once it's given to you. Nothing real flashy about his game. He simply gets the job done, and that's exactly what his team is counting on him today over these next 60 minutes.
They'll run. This is Jordan Mason. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to third down. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He's got his tight end, Kittle. A gain of 17 yards. It's good for a Niners first down.
I think it's so critical to start the game fast. When you hear every coach and player harp on it in their press interviews and in their conferences, it's something that everybody stresses, but it's easier said than done. So I think for them to come out and face an early third down and be able to pick up a first and extend this possession, I think it goes a long way towards everybody on that sideline and in that huddle just taking a deep breath.
Powerful running there, stiff-arming his way for a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from the April draft. Whoa. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Isaac Guerrero. Touchdown, San Francisco. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Now Jake Moody for the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Cowboys coming out. As usual, it's Dak Prescott leading the way. Led the NFL in touchdown passes, Greg, a season ago. Already his 9th year at the helm for the Cowboys.
In my opinion, Mike, if they expect to leave here today with a win, they're going to have to be aggressive early and often. They might not connect on all of them, but pushing the ball downfield could open up a lot of opportunities for you to take advantage as this game unfolds.
He's got that complete to Turpin. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
And he'll get close to the marker. A nice run, probably a yard short of that first down. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. The Niners have the early advantage. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Prescott now. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Dak. Going up top. And this will be tracked down and intercepted. Picked off by Jair Brown. And the Niners are going to have it just past their 25.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
The 49ers offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. A run. And here's Mason. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Micah Parsons on the tackle. Second and 7. From the gun, it's Purdy. He'll complete this one. That's Deebo Samuel.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. That's to the first-round rookie from Florida, Ricky Pearsall. enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Micah Parsons, too tough to stop, gets in to bring him down.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Purdy works out of the pistol. Open man is Jennings. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards. And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So that is what you want. No, sometimes it takes time, but they do get it right, and this call will stand. On play action, here's Purdy. That's taken in by Jennings. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Timeout 49ers. That is their 2nd. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. Purdy gonna put it up again. That is caught at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, 49ers.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
On is Moody to add the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers move out on top, 14-0. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 the score. as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Prescott. This pass right side caught by Lamb. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. Over the middle to his tight end, Ferguson. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's Prescott. That's to Ferguson once again. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They'll throw again, Dak. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
And as expected, this one's not going to get there. It's no good. And they do not cut into the deficit.
You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. So we hit halftime here in Santa Clara with the 49ers in the lead. As we'll send you over to Orlando, our EA Sports halftime report with the coach. Jonathan, all yours.
All right, Mike, thanks very much, and welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports halftime report. We saw a fine performance in the first half from the former Mr. Irrelevant, Brock Purdy. He's got a touchdown pass on the ledger as his guys were able to build a double-digit lead. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break, but I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks yet to come.
All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. The Cowboys offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Now, man, back for his second go-around with the Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Devondre Campbell.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
First and 10 now from the 36. They'll run. This is Mason. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. On the ground is Mason. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
Right back to him on first down. And they finally get him down, but not before he brings it to the 4-yard line.
I half expected to see all 11 defenders piled up on top of him at the end of this run to make sure he was finally down, because a couple times on that run, it looked like he was cooked, only to shake off those tackles and keep on cooking.
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal. Here's a run. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Second and goal. Go with their fullback trying to get it. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short.
Well, they clearly thought their best chance of barreling this across the goal line was to give it to the old fullback, but this defense was ready for it, and he gets stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
The ball inches from the goal line. Third and goal. They'll run. And that big offensive line clearing space. He's in. Jordan Mason. Touchdown, San Francisco. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Moody now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the 49ers will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. This one taken at the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Here's Dak Prescott and the Cowboy offense set to go again. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Prescott. This one caught by CeeDee Lamb. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Second down, Prescott. It's going to be pulled in by Dowdle. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. First down, Prescott. A short throw caught by Ferguson. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. To the air again, Prescott. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
On third down, Prescott. That's into the hands of Lamb. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up fourth down. Again, Prescott to the air. That's going to be caught. And he's not going to get away. They get him down right after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
They'll begin here on the ground. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a second down and 8. They'll stick with him again. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. They need 8 as they come up for third down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. Tough to bring down, and somehow he manages to get 4 yards out of that.
At the 37-yard line, a 4-yard gain. It's fourth down.
So on fourth down, the Aussie, Mitch Wisnowski, out to punt. Back deep to receive, the explosive Cavante Turpin. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. He's got that complete to Turpin. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Still first down.
Now Prescott. Well, they'll get the penalty yardage back here. Pickup of 10, and it will be second and 10. Dak to throw. and he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end, doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there, or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the fourth quarter.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. So a win here for the 49ers. And right away you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with the takeaways. As a result, they're going to come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.